Hello, Boss Kidz. We're back again with another episode. I'm Jalen, and we're here today
Hey, my name is Cameron. What's up, y'all?
and today we're going to talk about HBCU life. I attend Morehouse College. Where do you go, Cameron?
And I attend the best HBCU in the land, the Alabama A&M University.
Now, I guess to begin with, what has been your overall experience with A&M? Is it satisfactory for you?
I have had a whirlwind since I've been here at Alabama A&M. There have been so many highs, some lows, but overall, my experience at Alabama A&M has been one for the books. I would never get this experience again.
This has definitely a wow factor potential.
This, to be honest, I wasn't even supposed to have this experience. I was on a trajectory headed towards another school, South Alabama, down in Mobile. I knew that's where I wanted to be. I knew that's what I wanted to do. Looked over, seen the scholarship. I was like, okay, let's go for it. Best friends came here my freshman year with both my best friends. And that's how I ended up here at this prestigious institution, having a ball.
This is friendship.
Well, I can say I had a similar experience in Morehouse. I didn't necessarily expect to go to Morehouse, but I ended up there, and I would say at first it wasn't what I expected, but as I've gone through more years of being there, I've started to like it more and more, and more so understand what everyone else is like. Before you go there, everyone tells you about Morehouse and its traditions and whatnot, and so now I sort of understand what
You're a man of Morehouse now, aren't you?
Yes, as right now, I believe, yeah. And then when you graduate, you become, but yeah, it's certainly been a great experience. And just, I don't know, it's been pretty great. That's all I can really say.
What are some traditions that just happen at Morehouse? Like, say I want to enroll in Morehouse. What are some things that are just going to happen?
Well, no matter what, you're going to go through NSO as the freshman orientation. So that's before class even starts. And, I'll leave those experiences to whoever goes to actually experience it, because I was told we're not supposed to talk about it.
Baby, we all got secrets. That's okay.
It gets you to really know that it's a community, and you have a bunch of resources around you to help you. Not only that, but as you say, anyone who goes to Morehouse is your brother. So it's just starts cultivating connections and shows you how to network early on, even if it's just your brothers at first. Now, are there any freshman experiences at Alabama A&M similar to that?
There are so many traditions here on the Hill. One being one of the things that I think every university has: keep off the grass. Another one of our traditions is you're not a real bulldog till you slip off the yellow curb. Like, you have to fall on the yellow curb. You're not a bulldog till you fall off the yellow curb.
Again and again and again.
But until you can really tackle that hill, in one breath, if you can tackle that hill, then you're a bulldog.
Mm-hmm. Now, is Alabama A&M the same way, where it's it might not necessarily be the same way as Morehouse? We have our brothers, but is it definitely a community and whatnot, some stuff like that?
There's definitely a family-oriented vibe here. I have so many aunties that, if something was to ever happen, I don't think my mom would get the first phone call. I think all of my campus aunties and mamas would find out first, and somebody may call my mom to involve her if they need to. But for the most part, all of my campus mamas, my aunties, got uncles, granddaddies. I don't know. I came in, we transitioned presidents when I was here. So I started with one president, and I'm going to leave under another one.
That was awesome.
So that was a different transition for us. And I'm cool with both our presidents. So still to this day, I can call one and call the other. But, they're still human. They're not, What about y'all? Y'all president kind of human, or is he sadistic?
Our president, he's on campus sometimes. He actually just announced this summer that it's going to be his last year. a lot of people have mixed emotions regarding, because we had President Biden at our commencement series. Our commencement for the graduating seniors. So there's mixed emotions about that. But overall, because when I first got there, it's like immediately after, like all the aftermath of COVID. So you could really see how, like just during COVID, how it affected campus and how a lot of things are closed down. But since then, I would say it's really started to like return to what people would tell me, like what Morehouse and Spelman and AUC are like. So yeah, it's become much more like vibrant and better since like my freshman year there. And I think that's part of like how I gradually grew to like it throughout my years of being there. Because now I'm about to be a senior, so yeah, now I'm fully in it.
Good job, little buddy.
So with all of that going on, what is campus life really like? Because I can share a little bit of life about campus life here. I've served as president of the Student Activities Board, the end all be all. We say our slogan is get involved, be involved, and we are literally involved in everything that happens here on campus. So I served as that president for about 3 years, and I just relinquished that title to my successor. She's going to do an awesome job. But in all of those things, what is campus like? Like, is Morehouse really lit?
I feel like it's very interesting. It's just very interesting in general, because not only is it Morehouse there, you have Spelman there, but then you also have Clark, Atlanta there. So it's 3 schools within basically connected all to each other. So the community is a really big community actually, because when you get there, it might seem intimidating at first, but as you realize, like, you slowly start to know everyone there pretty much. Like, you'll know people from Clark, you know people from Spelman, you know people from Morehouse. So it's a really close-knit community.
Hello, everyone. And
generally, like, all 3 of the schools work together to, like, put events out and things like that. And it's always a lot of friendly competition with the sports teams. Those are always big things. But also, on the contrary side, academia, I would say it is very rigorous for me, myself. I'm in the engineering program, so it is hard, but I do like my professors, and a lot of them have also went to Morehouse in the engineering program, so they offer you the experience from that perspective as knowing someone like who also went through the same thing. So they know how to navigate it, and also how like life after Morehouse looks like.
Now that's a bright idea.
Yeah, and I haven't really necessarily been involved in like student government or anything like that, but that's also a big thing. There's like a bunch of pageants regarding like the other clubs and organizations and whatnot.
A lot of my frat brothers, and I'm serving as a student leader for multiple years. I think I've been in student leadership since the 5th grade, I want to say. And this is my actual first year that I've not served in a student leadership capacity. Last year, first year free. I know that's crazy, but I came in with boots to the ground. I came in to do exactly what I did: establish, create, and be an innovator in an area, in a space where I knew that I wasn't going to be everything that I needed to be, but I was going to meet the needs of the people I was going to see and serve. Just all over the place, I can see the result of the people that I've worked with and how good leadership has done for them. So I want to continue to make a good impact. And I wouldn't consider myself to be a good leader, but I'm okay.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of similarities. I myself, like I said, I wasn't part of student government, but I have been a part of the baseball team for the past 3 going on 4 years. And even that in and of itself, like you said, mentorship. I have people in classes ahead of me who are also in the dual degree program, and not only have like they helped me and mentored me through that, but also it's a little different because, you know, in the spring we're always going to be traveling, playing baseball. So they let me know like ahead of time that that's what's going to be. And as an engineering major trying to play a sport, you have to really be on your stuff, whether it be like on your professors, because you know how professors get.
Man, you talk about professors. Here's the thing. I think that we as students, sometimes we don't prioritize what should be business and what should be leisure. So when it comes to lessons versus leisure, sometimes we do take a little more of that leisure bite, and then sometimes we do take more of that lesson bite. But I'll say this, be a good person to get you a healthy mix of both. Don't just be, well, I only did this. No, that you shouldn't be a one-trick pony. Be involved, get involved, show people that, hey, I'm more than just who this, but also do stuff that's fun to you. Because when you leave college, don't just leave with a degree, leave with an experience.
Yeah, I also say like leave with a network, and always like keep in touch with those people that you met. Because what I've started to learn more being in college, even seeing like my friends who are older graduate, is that like these people are all going to workplace, whether or not it might be related to your field or not. They can always serve as like a connection or just a foot into the door at whatever place or whatever you want to do. But so you're talking about student clubs. So really quickly, what like student clubs and events are going on at Alabama A&M?
Well, we've been releasing our homecoming artists, and that isn't going crazy. Yeah, Glow. Yeah, but it's been going crazy. We have Glorilla, Cupid, Boosie, Leandria Johnson, Pastor Mike, and his team. And we're not done yet. That's the crazy part. Our team is not done yet. So last year, as a student leader, I got to put some of these things into motion. But now the team that I was serving with, they're taking these things and they're carrying them on out. So seeing that these projects, hey, okay, you're seeing your vision come to life. And this is not my first homecoming. This is not my first gospel concert. This is something that we do on a regular basis. But to see everything that you put your hard work into, everything that you put your blood, sweat, and tears into, to see it come to life, I believe A&M, because we're coming up on our 150th anniversary, we're about to show you a different side of the hill. Like there's so many sides to the hill, but you're about to see a side of the hill that y'all have never seen before. We are scholastically, we are achieving goals. We are starting on new programs and doing it. So we're doing things that are innovative and relevant to this time now. And that's the biggest thing that I can hope for in this, the university that I go to.
Good luck, we all wish you good luck.
And to add on to that, I would also say, I feel like at HBCUs in general, or schools in general, all across the country, one of the biggest times is homecoming season. And well, like for us, I think a year or two ago, we had Drake as our performer, 21 Savage and whatnot. And just generally around homecoming is when all the Morehouse alumnus come. And so that's when you really start to see the culture. Of like the networking connections, and you also realize that like you can walk up and talk to any of these alumni about anything. They'll be willing to help you, and that's why like the biggest part of Morehouse is it being a brotherhood. So you find someone from Morehouse, you'll always be able to talk to them, utilize them as connection.
John Cena believes in himself.
Same thing here. I'm in a fraternity, so I understand that brotherhood aspect of things. And when I tell you, it's not just about, I believe in this. If you want it, you see it, go get it. If you want it, you see it, go get it. If you want it, you see it, go get it. If it's there for the taking, you ask those people, how did you get to where you are? How are you this person? How are you that person? And the A&M alumni, they are the most loving people in the world. And I say we have the most loving alumni. Now, we do all got a few ones here, with a few loose screws, but I do believe we have the best alumni in the world. because our slogan is start here, go anywhere. You literally start here, go anywhere. One of our majors, she's doing great cancer research. So she's making so many strides in cancer that they're trying to keep up with her. She's not trying to keep up with them. She's in competition with nobody but herself.
Only one me.
So when you talk about people that are innovative, motivating, leading strides, leading efforts, you talk about those bulldogs. I've seen those Morehouse men in action. I got a fraternity brother there who is doing stellar in all things that he does. But I'm just, HBCUs, I don't know about the culture at the PWIs. Never can tell you about that. But what I can tell you, get with an HBCU. We are where it's at. We are truly where it's at.
I feel like just through this conversation, there's a lot of similarities between we HBCUs, but all in all, you can see that no matter which one, it seems like no matter what, it's always going to be a brotherhood, sisterhood, or a community in general that you'll be surrounded with, and always people you'll be able to go to for resources or whatever it may be, whatever problems you're dealing with. Because in all, we all kind of know like the same struggles or whatnot. So for me, it's definitely been a great place to be.
Well, do you have any final words as it pertains to what we're doing as far as HBCUs? Would you have any final encouragements?
I would suggest you to go to one. Maybe find one that fits your goals and whatnot, or maybe your affordability. But I think all in all, it's a great experience. I think as a person of color in the world, it definitely shows you how to maneuver the world better.
Final words, I'm wrapping up here. One, I want to thank all of y'all for tuning in to Boss Kidz. Please like, share, and comment. We need your help spreading this message. Go to the HBCU. Go to a HBCU. Not just because the HBCUs, we need your help to be here and still exist, but there's so much rich history that we don't teach in the books that you're only going to learn by going to HBCU. You're only going to learn. I don't care what school it is my prayer that you will come to mine and come be a bulldog. But everybody ain't going to be a bulldog. It's just physically not going to be possible. So no matter if you end up down there in Atlanta, Morehouse, Spelman, Clark, or you're going up there to NCAT, or you slide on up to Howard or Hampton, there are so many HBCUs. Please do me a favor. If you are involved with HBCU, give back to your HBCU, because there are so many things that your HBCU can do with donations. Make sure you're giving. Be a good steward of the gift of your HBCU. They've done their part to get you where you need to be. So do your part and help them achieve goals so they can reach a broader audience for a better tomorrow.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Boss Kidz Talk, and we hope to see you in the next.